Hello, hello, and good morning. Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome. Hello. We're talking about advertisers and how much money they give you.
How much money they offer to sponsor lowly streamers such as us.
Yeah. For instance, if I wanted to get fucking any amount of money from this weird Warring Realms game, I'd have to get 5 people to play the game, and I'd have to put on like 2 hours of a branded overlay. I get $25. Woo!
Hell yeah.
That right there, man. That's rent money.
Wasn't I in the sky?
Yes. I know. Gotta buy myself a hot rod with that amount of money right there.
And like the thing is that they scale it based on like what they know your like community metrics are and stuff. And so like it's funny to see how like they scale it for like someone with a community like Amanda's size compared to a community of my size, where like like for me it's just like if you can manage to get 2 whole people to play our video game, we'll give you $5. Please. We have
If I did
faith in
Mech
you.
Arena,
Oh
Mech
yeah.
Arena is some other one that they're doing, but it was the base goal for me is $130, which is better than the 25, but I need to get 10 people to play it.
Yeah, no, Mech Arena gave me a good offer too. They're just like, if you can get 4 people to play it, we'll give you $52.
What's in it for my audience? They get this exclusive robot. Whoa.
Hell yeah, baby. I only play games that give my audience an exclusive robot. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah. Unless somebody offers me like $5,000, you will never ever catch me doing any of these advertisings. Like ever. Like I do not sell my soul for peanuts. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What just happened?
It lagged a little bit, and I'm trying to see like if that's a permanent issue or is that just a loading in issue. But we are back in the sky again. I don't like the music here. Like
Yeah,
the
no,
only
music here is kind of weird and glitchy.
Yeah. Like the only thing I personally would ever consider doing a like sponsor on is something that I'm already using before
Yeah, agreed.
like before the fucking sponsor reaches out to me. Cuz like I feel like at the point where the sponsor reaches out to me, like you've already hit a point where it's just like, well now there's like a weird layer to it. Also, welcome in, Games.
Yeah, if I'm not
I like the
using it
music
already.
here. I just don't like the weird like moanings that happen sometimes. Oh, go ahead, Amanda.
I was gonna say, if I'm already using something, then I don't mind advertising for it. Like, for instance, HelloFresh keeps giving me stuff, and I'm like, I do use HelloFresh, but it's also like $4,500 for a HelloFresh sponsorship if you can get like everybody ever to use it. So I'm kind of like, I could do that.
Yeah.
But HelloFresh is pretty dope, so maybe I will do that one day. But it just seems so weird to be like,
Everybody go use HelloFresh. Everybody in the entire world tells you this.
One day I will get One day I will get the Raytheon sponsorship, and when that day comes, I can finally convince all of my viewers to purchase the Patriot missile system. A necessary aspect of home life.
Yeah, I would never get it. If Tesla was like, I will give you $8 million to do a sponsorship for me, I will not. I will do it. Hold on, I will do it. But I will do it in the most condescending way possible and possibly never get that money.
Like,
Do
it's
you want cars that kill children? You bet you do.
Do you hate children as much as I do? Great. Do I have the car for you?
Because you know what? You know what? If they had that pitch, I would use Tesla exclusively.
Are children something that like you could live without? Boy howdy. Do you like having cookouts in the middle of a freeway? But it's so hard to bring a lighter everywhere. What if your car was the lighter and the campfire?
The Supreme Court has outlawed abortion, but we have a backup plan.
We said we wouldn't get involved in politics, and you shouldn't have believed us.
I put way too much lemon in this tea. Holy shit. Blah.
Oh, baby, a use for the spinner. It's been so fucking long.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I hate his stupid, I'm a centrist, and he just, like, is not. Centrism's just a whole other. It's okay, whatever. Give me the lemon, Amanda. Oh, well, you can have it. This lemon's too much. I like to put lemon in my tea because I feel like it's better to have like a little bit of vitamin C in your tea. But
I mean, does lemon juice do all that much?
it makes it very astringent.
Fair. I don't know what that spinner thing that I just did though. Is the new question of the day.
Is this civilization in decline? Like, what is going on here? Also,
'Cause-
how do they do anything? They have no hands.
I mean, looking at their fucking cranial lobe, like they have to have telepathy or like is it? No, it's not telepathy. Telepathy is the communication. Telekinesis, there we go. That's the word. Okay, so I can't cross that way without the...
I'm sorry, but I don't know if telekinesis can, like, build doors.
How do you think the Egyptians did it? I'm sorry. But like, it's just one of my fucking favorite posts is just the thing with like the Moai heads and the fucking pyramids and the text reads, just because white people couldn't do it doesn't mean it was aliens.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Sean. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about sponsorship deals and how the Uka did anything. Because I still don't really get it, but it's okay. I think the Uka are aliens. I'm going to throw it out there. Literally nothing about the way that they looks like something that could potentially have come from any other animal besides an alien.
Okay, so that time the spinner did something. Also, I still don't have a key to this.
What? Zora?
I've solved the problem, but like created a new one for myself.
Yeah, octopi are pretty weird, if I'm gonna be honest. There was like some weird scientific study that tried to figure out if octopi were just aliens. But they are considered mollusks because
I
they
was
have the
not
shell
that.
on the inside.
Okay, so if that's how that works on that side, can I make the bridge come out on the other side?
It is. It's the shell on the inside that counts. I dissected a squid once. Did you guys know that they have weird little beads inside their eyeballs?
I did not.
They have like little glass beads inside their eyes because their eyes are basically just blobs of flesh. So they need something in there to actually focus because otherwise they can't see.
I
So it's like a little glass bead.
I don't think I've ever eaten anything living. I like to know that the things that are going down aren't actively fighting the process.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't want to eat anything that's alive.
Like I've eaten bugs, just not alive bugs. Okay, why didn't it do that the last time I
I'm
did
sure I've accidentally eaten a bug that was alive, but then it probably died immediately when it got squished by my throat.
that? The places like deep in the Appalachian Mountains are fucking great for like the weirdest fucking shit. Like, I've eaten crickets, but I've eaten both flavored and unflavored crickets. There was a little
Delicious.
shop in the fucking mountains that did flavored crickets. Like chip flavor. Like my favorite cricket was a sour cream and onion cricket.
Interesting.
Oh,
Have fun building Legos, Tyler.
thanks for the lurk.
Hey, TK Cross, I have a lure command now. How cool is that?
Yeah.
My parents took me to a seaside restaurant when I was a kid, and they served raw squid tentacle, which were still moving. 7-year-old cried when my parents offered it to me. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh god.
I don't want to eat something that's still processing its emotions in death.
I don't like the fucking like the little voice excerpts that they have in the backing track of this. I don't know, it's weird to me.
Yeah, we used to have to feed our gecko crickets when we had a leopard gecko. He was an old boy. I think he lived to be like 7, 8. I don't know how long geckos are supposed to live, but I feel like that was a really old gecko.
Okay, well I at least now have the key to get through the door on the other side. They gotta lock the door in front of me, ain't they? What? What just happened? Oh.
Oh, never mind. He died way too early. He was supposed to live 10 to 20 years.
Oh no.
Rip baby.
Oh.
In the arms of an angel. He was a good boy. His name was Godzilla.
I
My
was
brother.
on the okay. I was on the vines, I thought. Now.
Wait, he wasn't a leopard gecko. He didn't look like any of these guys.
Amanda's just learning all these things about her pet after the fact.
What the heck
It's like-
was he?
That wasn't a leopard gecko. That was a fucking anole. Why did they charge me $300?
What the fuck was this guy? Oh my god. Oh, he was a crested gecko. Okay, crested gecko lifespan. Oh, even worse. His lifespan was 15 to 20 years.
Eesh.
Some pet owner you are. He wasn't mine. He was my brother's. You tried. Yeah. A bacon flavored gecko? What?
I mean, I feel like there's probably lots of things that are bacon flavored. Not so much like specifically bacon, but like I feel like there's lots of things that like share similar flavorings. If that makes any form of sense. Like how alligator tastes like chicken. You could also word that in the way of like, did you know that there is a chicken flavored alligator? Oh, he fell. Okay, goodbye.
I don't think I would ever own another reptile again.
Is this the map? Please let this be the map. I'm getting very lost already. Thank you.
Like, I love snakes. I love them. I would never own one because you have to basically just have like a whole bunch of like roady ass mice to feed them. And I'm sorry, but I'm a mammalian preferential when it comes to this. I'm all about the mammals, man. I can't feed a fellow mammal to a snake. Mammals. Yeah, mammal chauvinism. Like, I can appreciate birds and lizards and fish and all that kind of stuff, but no way, man. Mammals all the way.
Okay,
We're
so
just so much cooler.
I can't cross that yet, I don't think, because I have to have the boots on, and I don't move fast enough.
I like that your partner is an afterthought to that. Like me, my cat, oh, and also the person who I love.
Is there a grappling point?
Priorities, yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Because we've not met in real life yet. That's fair.
Can I make this? I don't think I can, because, yeah, I fall immediately. Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Whoever built this is very, very stupid. I'm sorry. Can't you just get yourself up there by the thing? No, is it too far away?
Is it just in range? Just barely, okay. Yeah, one of my other friends is also in a chained polycule.
Why does it sound like you guys are part of, like, anonymous?
It's interesting and not at all confusing. They are very patient with me because I'm constantly just like, who's the new one? Oh, cool. Great. I'm not remembering that name.
You bashing other Animal Kingdom classes in here? Yeah, mammals for life. Yeah, I had a friend who was actually he got really drunk one day and told me all about how he was a part of Anonymous, and I was like, I don't know if you should be telling me this. I think this is supposed to be anonymous.
No. It's important for Anonymous to be pseudo-anonymous so that they can, like, fucking, what was the... I remember one fucking weirdo I met in college who was just like, anonymous can't be fully anonymous. They must be pseudo-anonymous so that they can take responsibility for their actions when the time comes. And just like, okay, cool. Why do you care so much about this? Why is this taking up this much of your life? You are failing every class I share with you.
He was never seen again. No, he lived in the Middle East, and there was a guy, I don't remember what his name was, but he ran off to Norway or one of the Scandinavian countries. I'm still unsure as to the details because I too was rather intoxicated. But from what he told me, there was a man who ran away to a Scandinavian country, and he was actually the person who was in charge of a large bit of Al Qaeda, I guess, and like spearheaded the design.
Your time in Bahrain like always has new and exciting stories to it.
It sure does. I wish I remembered this one as well, but this guy went to Scandinavia to seek asylum from the United States government, I guess, because he was one of a large branch of Al Qaeda, and I guess this guy who was part of Anonymous and like another one of the people who was in his like weird little 3-thing polycule. I don't want to call it a polycule, but it is basically. They did an interview with him and they got like a lot of really interesting information. And that interview was barred by the United States government because they didn't want it getting out. And I guess they have it on a server somewhere so that if either of them not dies and they don't like put in like a certain password, that interview will leak. Yeah, so it was really fascinating.
Like, it's those kind of things that are really fun and like...
No. The guy wasn't a part of Al Qaeda. The guy they interviewed was a part of Al Qaeda.
God. It really does sound like the plot of a Tom Clancy book.
Yeah.
Coming from someone who read way too many Tom Clancy books. Shit.
No, he was just a part of Anonymous, and he was trying to get an interview from this guy who was a part of Al Qaeda who spearheaded a really large portion of like some of the anti-American sentiment, which, you know, that was a thing. But he ran to Scandinavia somewhere, and he's just living out his normal life in Norway or wherever. Mm-hmm.
Like the big thing that always gets me, like I will try to not go too political into this, but it's just like I have so many fucking family members who are just like, why do they hate them? Why do people in the Middle East hate America so much? It's just like, I don't know. Maybe the fact that in my fucking history courses, I've had to learn of like 3 wars that have happened over there that we caused in your lifetime. Mm-hmm. Maybe that kind of pissed them off a little bit.
I think it must have been Sweden. I think that Sweden just has one of those things where like they don't allow for extradition of terrorists for some reason. I'm not sure, but yeah, because history.
Yeah. It's just that fucking thing of just like, how could you hate America? America's the best. Just like, but we did bad things. No, we didn't. No, that's where you're wrong, Sweaty.
They did so many bad things.
The last time we did a bad thing was yeah. Like there are lots of things that like there's part of me that wants to create a secondary like content outlet for myself to just solely talk about like the more political things I think about. Because like
Damn hypocrisy America.
exactly.
It sure is. Freaking hate these weird tile bugs. So
Like,
true, bestie. So true.
Especially with like so many fucking like so many different tile based things. Like this entire map is just like learning what all the new different tiles do.
Yeah, like why are there so many different tiles in this fucking room?
The Uka were just like, yo, I have this idea. For what? It's a new tile. Is it going to clash with the other ones? Define clash.
Hold on, I gotta get rid of a bot in here.
Oh.
It's the same bot that always seems to pop up in my streams, so I'm just gonna do a /ban. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I just
10,
kind of
11.
always assume we have bots in here. I like all the tile worms dead. Okay, all the tile worms dead.
I love the one that was like, not a bot, def 4. I am the Blade Runner.
Come on, just come over here and fight me. Just you, not your friend. What if?
There you go. And then they just hang out. 2 arrows straight into the abdomen.
Okay.
Gotta go down a little. Oh, there we go.
Fixed it.
Oh, all right. Rest in pieces.
There
They had
was probably like I probably expected more from that, but the AI for the Lizalfos did not pull its weight. Oh.
That one looks like eyeballs. What are you people doing in here? You and your backwards tits. And your forwards tits. And your neck tits.
Okay, so here's the question. Oh, can they hover me the whole way across?
They can.
Don't worry, I don't speak your language and you don't speak mine. Just trust that this is a good thing. Oh wait, they cannot give me the whole way across, sadly.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Is there a way to get wind?
Yeah, there's a fan down there, so there's gotta be a switch around here somewhere for that. It's likely up. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Just gonna leave that Uka down there.
That Uka now has no home.
You don't
Wait,
even you don't even get to
Do you
hang out
grab
with your
that
friend.
thing up there? Yeah.
I cannot be directly under it.
There you go.
I feel like
Touched the Uka.
if
Why is that
this
an
was
eye?
more like aggressively or like I feel like that's a more aggressive way of introducing that kind of switch, because like they haven't introduced that as a switch yet. I feel like there should have been a like in how Zelda game design works, there should have been a lighter touch way of like, this is the ball to get through this room, where the room is just a single enemy and the ball, and then like showcasing that rather than like maybe that's just me nitpicking, but it's kind of just like I feel like you could have, there's a decent possibility I could have just never thought of grappling the ball.
I just want to know why. Why did they give them so many boobs? They don't look like feathers. They're flesh toned, and the ends look like blue fucking nip-nops.
They wanted to make chickens, and they didn't know how to make chickens.
I can have enough nip-nops. I'm sorry. If you've got more than 2 nip-nops, then I have concerns for you.
There is a limit. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink refusing to understand.
Like, 2 nip-nops, sexy. 3 nip-nops, concerning.
And I can't. Just get over. Are your heads not a hitbox? The Uka's head does not exist.
Well, that's for the best, really.
The Uka head is a lie told to us by the powerful. Oh.
Whee!
Bye, Jars. All right.
This poor Uka. Why doesn't it run away? If I got picked up by a random man and then used as a vessel to fly, I think I would be like, I'm out of here, suckers.
Just fucking, just flee. There is no hero worth doing. Oh, there we go.
Woo.
So wait, we're back to the start. No, this is a different door. It just looked like the exact same room I came in through. All right.
I don't understand. What if the Uka are the Sheikah?
Cursed to be these then Impas, like if that is the case, Impas fucking like won the jackpot. Ending up
well, they've
being
got a lot of
left in
eye
the-
motifs in this dungeon here.
Yeah. Do
Which
the
is weird,
Babas-
considering that the Uka's eyes are in and of themselves tiny beads. So why would they make things eye-shaped when their eyes look like that?
I hate that you're probably right, Sean.
Does that make their nip-naps the Sheikah eye? Oh no.
Okay, was that the door that I'm looking to go through, or is... Hold on. We'll go... If we go down slowly, we can figure this out on the way down. Yeah, okay, that is the door they did, like, hint us to. Okay.
Whoa.
Ha!
Thanks for your patronage, tiny chicken lady.
It's good that it's good that we've only met 2 Uka that could talk. If they could talk to us while we're grabbing them like this, it'd be uncomfortable.
Okay. Oh, right. It's Iron Boot time.
It's like, nah, if we just lower ourselves at the right speed, we could slip between the fan blades.
I'm afraid not. I'm gonna say no. Link, why would you keep those on during this cutscene?
And aerial foes.
Is that really what he's called?
I believe so.
That's unfortunate.
It's Lizel foals, but with arrow foals. Or Aerophos. I think there's an L.
Areolaphos.
Okay, so I do not know, or I do not need the iron boots to pull him down. Okay.
Like, I'm sorry. Why is your shield got the thing on it that is literally for the hook shot? Or the claw shot? Just seems a little dumb.
Come on.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware, Shannon. It just sounds like the word areola.
Oh, please fall. Oh, wait, no, he has wings. Never mind. I'm just like, oh, can we get another kill where they just fall to their death? Get the fuck down here. Up. Yeah, I cut your helmet off. I don't know if it was doing anything for you, but it's not anymore. All right, which hole are you coming through? There we go. They really did just like, for the Lizalfos of the Areafols, they're just like, yo, what reptiles should they be? All of them. Just snake head, lizard body, crocodile back. Just like, are we, is there any reptile off table? No. And now the best item in the game. A second claw shot. The fucking, like, most, like, I remember the time when I first played this game and got this, I was just like, wait, I already have a claw shot. Is it literally not giving me a new item? And then it was just like, and then it like struck me like, wait, I could, both. I genuinely, for like a few seconds, thought the game had just like not given me a new item. It was just like, it's your, you open the chest, it's your claw shot again. Okay. I will get out of here eventually. There we go.
Imagine if you could use those claw shots like a whip. Oh, God.
I mean, like that's the kind of cool shit that, like, I would fucking love to see, like, included in a game of some kind. Just, like, being able to, like, you let out the claw shot line and then don't pull it back and use the claw shots like extended whips. You having fun back there? Having fun running around, little one? Yeah. Cupcake and
My
I
cat tried so
understand
hard
each
to
other.
eat-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say my cat tried so hard to eat my freaking French toast, and then she was like, "No, I don't want that." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't want that. It doesn't have anything you want in it. Maybe eggs and or butter. I don't know, but the rest of it's just bread. I don't think you want bread, kitty."
Do cats like I like there's always just been that thing of just like, yeah, cats like milk and things like that, and just like I've never had a cat that like went after dairy products. Oh wait, I need
Oh my
to
god, my cat, if I leave butter sticks out just to like get to room temperature for certain recipes, she will beeline it for that butter stick. She just wants to eat butter. She loved your butter. Big mood, Kokomo. Yeah. When I was okay, here's a confession of mine. Do you guys remember the fucking like butter spray?
Oh my god, yes.
I'm sure they still sell it, but I would just spray butter spray into my mouth.
We would never fucking like we would only get the butter spray when my grandparents were coming over. Because my grandmother hated having to like spread butter on things. It was a very just like weird, just like very picky thing that she had about her.
Oh man, it was like so we'd have spaghetti and I would undo the spray thing for the spray bottle and just like pour the butter liquid onto my spaghetti.
I thought you were about to say I would undo the spray bottle, the spray thing from the spray bottle, and just pour the butter in my mouth. Drink it straight from the. I could. That was not the button I should have pushed.
Listen, it was delicious. I don't know if I could do it now. It'd be way too rich. I don't know what's wrong with like a child's fucking taste buds. But I was like a salt fiend, like a literal salt fiend when I was a child.
Oh yeah. I'm genuinely surprised my blood pressure is not worse than it is. The fact that I have a family history of like high blood pressure and high cholesterol issues and like all that other shit, and the fact that like whenever I go to doctor, I'm just like, okay, so like we're doing the yearly blood test. Okay, so how's my cholesterol doing? They're like, it's fine. Your cholesterol's at a very healthy level. I'm just like, are you sure? Are you 100% on that? So like, why do you ask? Because I know what I eat.
I am like that with sugar now, but when I was a kid, I was like literally a salt fiend. I don't know why. Now I'm a sugar fiend. Now it's like, and it's not even like the kinds of sugar that you'd expect. I like a lot of people enjoy really sugary breakfasts and stuff, and like I like a good bowl of like Cocoa Pebbles or something. But generally speaking, I think that the worst thing for me is just that I love ice cream. I love it. I will eat it any time of day.
And Xana, for cholesterol, like there are ranges of like healthy ranges, and then like as you get closer to unhealthy, like there's stuff like that. And so like when the doctors say like very healthy, it's you are safely within the bounds of the healthy range.
Speaking of sugar, now I'm gonna eat Starburst after my very French toast. Which I really got to be better about sugar because I'm not in the healthy range of sugar intake. The last time they did my blood sugar, I was at 99, which, if anybody knows anything, 100 is pre-diabetes.
Yeah.
And I'm not like overweight or anything. I'm well within like an average weight, but
Yeah, it's like it's one of the main reasons why like I've kind of shifted to things like these kind of energy drinks, the Celsius energy drinks and like Zevias, which are like zero sugar, zero corn syrup like drinks and stuff, which is really
I really
nice.
like Celsius, but it has too much vitamin B, and I was like ODing on vitamin B.
Ah,
And yes, you can, Shannon. It was my first time making bread, so
is there a way to sneak through?
if you have too much vitamin B, you start to get a neuropathy. So they told me to stop having any vitamin B for like the next year.
That is the opposite of what my doctor said for me to do, because I had a vitamin B deficiency, which is why I have to take fucking vitamin B supplements. I have to take a vitamin B complex pill every fucking morning because my body tries to process things too quickly, is how my doctor described it. Like, it tries to process food like as quickly as possible, and since I was also like lacking in the proper vitamins and shit, I was processing food very quickly and not actually processing it and like getting the energy I needed from it. Like I had a vitamin D deficiency, a vitamin B deficiency, a vitamin C. Like I had vitamin deficiencies of like everything that mattered.
If you have too much vitamin B6 and B12, which is the usual kind that they put inside of energy drinks, it can lead to something called peripheral sensory neuropathy, which is a type of nerve damage, which can be like numbness in the hands and feet, balance problems, bone pain, muscle weakness, muscle twitching, and nausea and heartburn.
Yeah.
So basically, your brain stops functioning properly. And I was drinking a lot of, I had, I think, 1 Celsius in the morning, and then I would have a, oh my goodness. It was like one of those, like, not Ensure, but like a protein drink in the
Like
morning so that I wouldn't have to eat like a
Premier?
big breakfast. Yeah, Premier, that's what it's called. And that had a bunch of vitamin B6 in it too. So I was like, what? Like I was dying.
Yeah.
Let me see. How much vitamin B in? Yep, daily energy drinks. I'm a teacher. I need it.
Yeah.
Celsius has 118% of your vitamin B6 intake and 250% of your vitamin B12.
Xana, one thing I would highly recommend, if you like Coke Zero and like that is like if it's a thing of like it's the taste, like if Coke Zero does it for you, I would look into the cola flavored Zevia. It's the flavor is noticeably different, but Zevia is a lot better for you than like diet sodas of like major brands, just because it doesn't use aspartame or like the more, how do I put it, the more cancer inducing sugar alternatives.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem.
Yeah, like it's one of the main reasons I fucking love Zevia, is just because like people are just like, it tastes so weird. It's like, yes, but if you drink it for long enough, it's no longer a weird taste. It's just it's the taste. I'm not like entirely sure like what area of the country or honestly what country you live in, but like I know that they have them at like Harris Teeter around me, and also if you have Amazon, since I drink so much of it, I literally just fucking order it in bulk and just order it in bulk from Amazon. I ordered like 40 fucking cans a month and just store them.
What does it use instead of aspartame?
Stevia leaf extract.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make sense considering its name.
Yeah. And they also do energy drinks, but like their energy drinks are a lot. Like even compared to Celsius, the Zevia energy drinks are like violently aggressive in how they provide energy to the body. Okay, how many is this thing just gonna? I backflipped off the fucking edge. Okay.
How much caffeine does the cola have?
Just the normal cola?
Yeah.
Like it has a little bit. Like I'm not sure like how like how the measurements are supposed to go, but the cola also has a caffeine-free alternative as well.
Yeah, I might have to get this.
Yeah. The I get fucking monthly orders of the mountain Zevia flavor and the grapefruit citrus flavor. The grapefruit citrus fucking slaps. It is my favorite.
I have a what's the word? A vendetta against grapefruit, so I cannot consume the grapefruit.
That is sad, cause it's like, it's such a fucking good flavor that I've never fucking found anywhere else. Oh shit! Come on.
Grapefruit's an evil fruit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if you guys have ever looked up anything about grapefruit, it is a bizarre fruit. It actually, because of the way that grapefruit interacts in your body with medicine, it literally makes, so I don't know if you guys know how this works, but like, okay, so your body metabolizes a certain amount of a medicine that is provided to you. Some of it that's put into the medicine does not metabolize. It's just a way for them to like create, I don't know exactly what it is, but like let's say something's like 25 milligrams, okay, of like one specific medicine. The way that your body metabolizes that is different because of how much it's getting into your bloodstream. What grapefruit does is it makes it like 16 times more powerful.
Yep.
So if you have any kind of like grapefruit in the morning and then you have to take your medicine is now like 16 times more powerful. And if you're on like narcotics, you can die. Just an OD.
It is why.
Yes, I have a scientific beef with grapefruit.
It is why when I have to take my fucking ADHD meds, I can't drink the Zevia before I take the meds.
And they need to put this on fucking everything because nobody knows this. And literally, I can die. Yeah. Yeah, so you should look it up. It's really fascinating.
If that's the way that God finally gets me, like, I will be pissed.
It's grapefruit.
my grapefruit drink. He's been trying to fucking kill me for years now. God and I have beef. Just the fucking like I say this as a joke, but like I have had multiple times where I have been close to dying, and pretty much all of them have been caused by like what doctors or people would term acts of God. So it's just like this whole thing of just like we have problems, big guy. Are you the one sending the cars to hit me while I'm crossing the street? Also, I love how the game is just like finally giving me arrows after putting me in all these situations where I need them. There's a...
So I just posted one of the articles from The Atlantic, but yeah, grapefruit and medication. No mixy very well. Depends on the medication, but it's more nuanced than. There was a more interesting paper. Hold on, let me find this.
I don't want to drop down there. He is waiting for me.
Now I can't find this really interesting one.
It's weird to me how like grapefruit is also weirdly a thing that a lot of old people, or at least in my life, elderly people, foods. Like it's just been something that like I've consistently related to like my grandparents love grapefruit, and it's just like
They're getting lit, man. Every time they eat that grapefruit and then they fucking take their medicine, they are like, whoa, dude, I can see colors. And, well, you can always see colors.
I can finally see colors. The grapefruit has cured my color blindness.
Rip.
All those optometrists lie to you. Optometry school is a scam invented by big glasses. Oh, come on.
Well, it's so fascinating because, like, I don't know, there's so many different ways in which things that are out in nature that we just consume on a day-to-day basis can just interact with our medicine or, like, change our very nature. Like, I would never have known that vitamin B6 can cause neuropathy if you OD on it. Like, dang.
Yeah.
Like, you usually think vitamin good, but apparently vitamin too much bad.
It's also a thing of like, there might also be some issue like with your body being able to like expel excess, because like I know that for me, like the doctor just has told me that like since your body is constantly fucking processing everything like too fast, you don't have to worry about too much vitamins because you're just gonna get rid of it, and that's why
I'm pretty sure that the guy
oh god
there was a guy who hunted a bear and ate its liver and died of a vitamin A overdose like immediately. Which why out of all of the things on a bear would you just eat its liver? I don't know. That just seems weird.
I don't know, like animal livers are some like, since I pretty much only ever saw animal livers being used as like, you know, fishing bait. So like I never really
Come up. Oh, thank God.
I never really like worried about like chicken livers was a constant like it's like oh that's what we use for fishing bait. Just like okay, cool.
Also, there was that one thing that happened in 2007 that's all about the ODing on essential parts of your body. But in 2007, somebody died. I think she was 26, but it was during the Hold Your Wii for a Wii contest.
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody heard this?
I don't think that one specifically, but like no, I mean that one specifically, but I don't think I ever like went through the process of like fully understanding what happened. I just heard of like the haha, it's the person.
It was just water toxicity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, it was bad and stupid and bad. And I don't know if they ever got I don't know if the lawsuit ever went through because they got sued for the wrongful death of a woman who she was like 26, like I said. But dang, man, don't do that kind of shit.
I know there's there is a medically understood like human limit to the amount of Mountain Dew Baja Blast you can drink.
Did somebody
before
die
overdosing.
from that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there is a medically known limit to the amount of Baja Blast that can be drank in a 24-hour period before overdosing.
One Baja Blast.
I think it's like 200 something gallons, but
Who drank that much? I don't even think you can drink that much water.
like I don't know if it's 200 like it's 200 units, I believe. Hold on. Now I've done the thing where I said a word and now I have to make sure I'm speaking factually. Mountain Dew Baja Blast overdose.
That just reminds me of like those things that you would see in the news. It was like, dude jerks off 37 times and then dies. You're like, what? That can't be real.
There is now a maximum limit. Oh, it's 203.8 cups. So
200 cups? Okay.
200 cups.
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks in a row?
Wait. Bro, in a row?
Yeah. Fucking love that. Although that movie does disturb me at the end.
I honestly don't know. What movie is that?
That's Clerks.
Okay, I still have not seen that. I went to film school.
Yeah, Clerks it's a movie I enjoy somewhat.
Okay.
My problem is the end. The end of that movie is bleh. But, you know, for those of you who don't know, I'm not spoiling really anything because it doesn't really have a plot, but his girlfriend is like trying to spice up the romance. But at one point, like she goes into the back room and the power's out and she just like fucks a dead dude because she thinks that it's her boyfriend. I'm like, I'm sorry. If you think that your boyfriend is a dead dude, you got problems.
I don't know if this makes me want to see Clerks more or less. Don't fall. Don't fall.
Have not seen any other Kevin Smith movie. Dogma's all right, I guess. I was gonna say but I couldn't say it, so. Dogma's okay. It's got George Carlin and Alanis Morissette in it. Alanis Morissette plays God.
Oh.
What other movies? I have not seen that one. Then there was like the Jay and Silent Bob ones.
Is there some... Like, how am I supposed to get to that platform? I can't jump that.
Do you have to go all the way around?
Is there a point to grapple to?
Oh, interesting. My ex-boyfriend looked like Dante from Clerks. He had the goatee and everything. Honestly, I kind of think that he tried to commit to looking like that.
Oh no.
Is this just Leiron from fucking Pokemon?
Yeah. They have metal plates. Like it's all just Pokemon. Why can't I helm splitter them?
Because their helms are too powerful.
Are all of Link's new abilities completely gated by the fact that they can only be done to bipedal humanoids?
Helm splitter, I just met her.
Helm splitter.
Randall even called him the most hideous fucking shut he's ever met. And I dated that guy.
Oh. Like it's those things of just like yes, everyone deserves love. It doesn't matter like how you look. Like everyone deserves love, but at the same time, like there's also just shit like that where it's just like it's not that you don't deserve, it's not that you're like undeserving of love. It's just that like there has to be ways that you can like improve. Like I maintain Hassan's opinion that every dude is a 7 if he tries. Like if you're willing to put in the effort to like, you know, like get a good haircut and like do good like hygiene and like bodily maintenance, like every dude can be a 7. And so like there's a lot of just like stuff to that. And as Sean says, like don't be an asshole. Like there's a lot of stuff to looks, but there's also just a lot of stuff to being a good person.
Games has redeemed. Look at me. Look at me.
I am looking at you. You can grapple the point of my heart. Is there a grapple point up there that I just missed looking at? Like, there was a little bit of grass, but like I'm not seeing.
Smoke grass every day.
Oh, welcome in.
Welcome in. It's a nice unison right there.
But there's got to be something I'm missing here. Was there a grapple point that I just didn't see? Let's climb back up there. Cuz I want that Poe. I don't want to leave here without getting that Poe. Also, I will drink once I get to the point where I can. Oh wait, can I just go around the if I go around this way? Don't look at me when I'm dumb. It makes me sad. I hear spiders. I knew it. How are... There we go. Ha!
You know what I'll never understand?
What?
Like, I'm about to turn 32, okay? Like, my birthday is in a week. I will never understand on job applications when you see stuff that's like,
What was your college GPA for undergrad?
I'm like, I graduated college in 2011. That's 12 years ago. 12 years. I don't think that they care. I don't care. I don't know. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I graduated 2012, not 2011. So it's been 11 years still. Not sure what my GPA was.
The only reason I remember my college GPA is because so many fucking things in my life at that point were dependent upon my GPA. Like, not only keeping my not only like staying in college and keeping my scholarships were dependent upon maintaining my GPA. My housing was dependent upon maintaining my GPA. My job at the time was dependent upon maintaining my GPA. So like every aspect of my life in college was just like, it's like, oh, you don't have to care about your GPA so long as you graduate. I'm just like, but if it drops below 3.3, I become homeless.
Mm.
Immediately. It's like, oh, but then you can just like just find a different place to live. Yeah. If my GPA drops below a 3.3, I lose my job. It's like, oh. It's like, yeah. And if it drops below a 3.0, I have to start, paying for school without a job.
I don't think I maintained a 3.3. I think I had like a 3.1 at the end.
Yeah.
In grad school, I had a 4.0. Mostly because your only options were getting all A's or not getting your grad degree.
Fair.
Youngin. In 2015, I was already working in like my dream field. That was the first year I ever worked as a teacher in some capacity.
Okay, so I have the big key. Was there something more I needed to do before leaving here? Because I feel like there is.
I feel like they teach
I feel
Japanese in a lot of colleges.
Yeah. Especially
There was
colleges
a Japanese
in Japan.
class at my college.
Where can I go to learn Japanese? Well, you could go to Japan. Though I'm thinking you probably want to stay closer, but there is always that possibility. It's as on the table as it could be for you.
Man, I was already done with college and like I lived in the Middle East in 2016.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2014, graduated college in 2018.
You babies! All of you babies. I graduated high school in 2009.
I'm gonna be it still just doesn't fucking like hit properly that like by 2025, like 2 years from now, I will be 30.
Yeah, okay. I'm already there, +2 now.
You thought I was a... How do I get mad at this without insulting Amanda? Is it because I'm balding?
32 is pretty sick, actually, I gotta say. My 30s have been way better than my 20s ever were. My 20s were, like, adventurous and exciting, but also horrifying and filled with tears and fear. Tears for Fear. But no, 30s have been pretty neat, nice and stable. I know what I'm doing with my life.
But Marley, you have the mental age of the children you babysit sometimes. You have that weird mix where you're like either actively fucking like you're either actively the mother of the situation or the youngest child in the situation, and there is no in between for you. You are either mom friend or baby friend. There, like, no middle ground.
Hey, I teach preschool. I'm sometimes baby friend. I like being baby friend because the little kids are stupid and they have really weird things that they say. We just had like a retired baseball player come to the school and he was like, "Do you guys have any questions for me?" And like the pre-K kids in the front were like,
How long did it take for you to learn how to throw a football?
"It's like I played baseball." Like, we've established this.
Okay, so wait a minute. Where's the... How do I turn on that fan? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
See, I've heard that babies before they can walk are great, toddlers suck, and then once they're like 4 to 5, they're okay again.
Oh, that's how you turn on the thing. But where the fuck do you grapple to that from? From here? Question?
I've heard every age has its issues, you know? Like little babies, they can't talk yet. They don't know how to tell you what they need, and so sometimes they just cry forever. Toddlers, they can walk and get into everything, and then you have to like move all your furniture.
You are
4 to
correct,
5-year-olds, they just say shit, and you got to deal with that now. How much chain is in this thing?
Enough
I mean,
to
4 to
be-
5-year-olds.
Enough
had
to
a-
be useful, but not enough to be scary.
I had a 4-year-old lean into me. He was sitting on my lap. I don't really like it very much when kids sit on my lap, but what am I going to do? Like punch him off of me?
Yes.
But he was sitting on my lap and he leans back and he just like starts feeling my boobs. And I was like, "Excuse me?" He's like,
Your boobs are smaller than my mom's.
I'm like, "Yeah,
That's
I don't know, man."
inappropriate.
Yeah.
But it's a child. Yes, children can also be inappropriate. That's
Yeah.
why punching them is allowed. Not like
I told him that those
societally,
were
but
that we don't touch other people's boobs.
It may be not allowed societally, but it's fine. Sometimes they learn better that way.
Just punch him right in the face. Kunk.
Reason number however many that I should not be a parent. It's both that, like, I don't want to be a parent, and also the many reasons I shouldn't be a parent.
See, I want to be a parent, but I also still feel like a child, so I'm kind of like, But still, I think I'd be a pretty awesome mom.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, should not be around kids. Like I care for my nephew. He's a nice kid. Good little bean. I'm not gonna be like as attached to him as like my sister is. So, you know, don't expect more. It's not that I'm okay, buddy. I was not talking to you.
Hey, startup, welcome in. Old parents are the new parents. That's okay.
Yeah, no, like me and my cousins, like, because all our parents are very similar in the ways that they have raised us, like like me and my cousins are just like, we're not gonna become parents. Why? You know, because if we parent based off on the way that we were parented, these kids are gonna end up fucked. And that's fair. Like there's a reason why like me and like 3 other of my cousins are just like, we're not gonna have kids. Ever.
My parents were like good-ish. I don't know how to put it. It's weird. It's complicated. They had like really great moments and they had like really awesome motivations. But then there were like just times where it just collapsed in on itself, and now I have trauma.
Yeah.
Now my parents are great. My parents are like the best parents in the whole entire world now.
I
don't know what
like,
happened.
I wish that would happen with mine. Like my parents are trying. They're doing better. The problem is like and it's something I've noticed more since my nephew was born, that now that they have a grandchild, that they can impart the needs that they have for children onto, like, my mom is effectively treating my nephew as like second attempt at parenting, and I'm worried because she was doing like she was being better, and now she's not. She's going back to her. She's going back to her old ways, and I'm just like, what has changed? She's like, oh, she's gotten to spend time around the nephew a lot, and become the secondary mother.
See, my mom told me that her mom was like a pretty shitty mom, but that she was the best grandma ever. And she had no idea. She's like, I don't know where it came from. Like, she didn't have that in her when she was like raising us.
Yeah. Like it's this weird thing of like I it feels like she's just looking at it like, oh sweet, I get a second try. Is that not okay? So I can't.
Is it a sister's kid or a brother's kid?
Sisters. I have one sibling, an older sister.
Yep, that's me. I only have a brother. I am the older sister.
Come on. And
which on all of my older sisters out there in this world, we all apologize to all younger brothers.
my sister's big thing was just like she wanted desperately to like she only ever, like, you see all these fucking like TikToks of like the like trad wife TikTok, and it's just like that was my sister's like life goal since before Twitter existed. Like my sister has wanted that forever. And like she's now finally gotten it, and like she's super fucking happy, and like it's like I'm happy for her, but at the same time it's just like she's also one of those people who's like, my life is my children now. That's the only thing I know about, care about, will talk about. I've given up all hobbies, friends. There is just my child.
That's
it's just-
weird.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Listen, I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, but agreed.
yeah, but I can't tell her that. She won't listen to me on that. That's a I don't have kids, nor am I ever going to have kids, so I just have to shut up.
Well, once they become teenagers and decide to go do their own things, it's going to be an issue where now her entire personality has been ripped away from her.
I live in a state of constant worry because if any of her kids do not remain straight as a board, red as a lobster, and pious as a nun, they are going to get fucking disowned. Like,
Aw.
immediately. Because my sister and my mother are very similar in that aspect.
That's super unfortunate.
Yeah. So like I'm genuinely worried of just like if my nephew or like my sister is also now pregnant with a future niece, if either of them ever fucking came out as anything other than straight, like there is a genuine possibility that they just get disowned.
See, I'll never understand this whole like, oh, my personality is my children. And then they just are like, unless you are anything other than what I want you to be. It's just like
Exactly.
control freak 101.
Like it's kind of like how my mother was, just like things were great until I told her like, hey mom, I don't believe in God like anymore. And boom, gone.
How old were you when that happened?
It would like it was in college. So I was a pious and devout Christian until like late high school, early college.
Funny how being exposed to different worldviews makes you suddenly
Yeah.
reconsider everything you've ever learned from your parents.
So I know that there's a I think the trick to this guy is like climbing up these.
And then you just like get his tail as he flies by, I think. Nope. Nope. Boots. Boots.
Boots. I love how like the iron boots are heavy enough to pull a dragon to the ground, yet Link can walk while wearing them. Yeah.
Also, Link has them in his pocket and he's not weighed down.
I'm pretty sure Link's pockets in these like in like his ceremonial armor is literally just a bag of holding. Like they sewed a bag of holding into his clothes. Like it's just the D&D thing of like, yeah, like you can put up to 500 pounds in the bag of holding. It's fine. All his little like belt pockets are just, oh, hello cupcake. And boots. Oh wait, there's a thing I can stab.
All his fleshy bits. I don't like that tongue. Naveed just posted something about a museum in Croatia of taxidermied frogs in a museum that do human things like playing violin and stuff. And that was 100% made by a fucking sociopath.
Oh.
They have them
I-
like playing cards and like smoking and painting. I'm like, how many frogs did this person murder for this?
Just, if it was in the US, it would just have one of those fucking posts of just like, no frogs were harmed in the making of this museum. It's just like, okay, did you just like, I wandered around the swamp to find as many frog corpses as possible.
Yeah. I never understand taxidermy as a process either, because it's just like, why? Why do you want that? Like, I've never looked at a corpse and gone, I'd like to keep that forever. I'm sure it's soothing for whoever enjoys that process, but I don't. Also, why are these pea hats filled to the brim with dirt?
Because they were just in the ground. Also, supposed to be able to get around behind him?
Do you taxidermy, Shannon?
This is the
Oh,
shit
okay.
that's, like,
Thank God.
dangerous.
I was like, I have some very big concerns.
Also, why wouldn't Link just grapple back to the pea hats? You don't have to ride the dragon to the ground. If it's falling, it's gonna fall, bud.
I just think that taxidermy's weird, personally. It's just like a personal opinion of mine. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone.
I also think it's weird. It's something that a lot of like family members enjoy. So like it's less weird just because it's been normalized in my life. It's something that I've been around so much.
It's just like I just have never wanted to preserve a corpse. Like, let it just go its natural way.
You've never
Yeah.
killed something and just thought, man, I wish I could stare at this thing's lifeless husk for longer.
Yeah, no.
Standing over it following the kill was one thing, but God.
True. Yeah.
The people that really fucking weird me out are the ones who taxidermy their pets. Like taxidermying like hunting trophies, you know, weird, but go off. Like I can it's weird, but it's an understandable weirdness. Like I loved my cat so much that I stuffed it and I keep it around because Mittens was just so important to me, and it's so important to see her glassy dead eyes staring back at me every day. Because not that there was a family member, but like, oh, he figured me out. I knew it was supposed to. I knew it was gonna do a switch up of the. Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's a very like people who like I've only ever known people who have taxidermy done for them. Like they send in the thing and it's like taxidermy this. It's like okay, cool. People who are like I'm going to be the one doing the taxidermy. That's something I don't think I can get behind. Like if the hobby is the act, the embalming act, it's just like, dude, just become a mortician. There are plenty of graveyards. Just, oh my god, let me lock onto the dragon.
There you go. Why does he have a saddle that is also his weak spot, like weak point? Very strange.
He's just full of fire. I'm glad that Link jumped off sooner, like before. All the other times we've like ridden the dragon to the ground, but at least this time we had the foresight to jump off the dragon before it, you know, plummeted and then exploded.
Link, you did it. It's the 4th shard. Now we have them all. Nice.
Are you corporeal or not? Because like whenever she's in like the shadow form, I'm just like, okay, so she's like not real right now. She's there, but like not there. But she's holding the shard, which is there. How do you work?
Hey, Link. The words of the sages. Do you remember them?
No, genuinely do not.
Only the true ruler of the Twilight can destroy the Mirror of Twilight. Because we're a monarchy. And also absolutist. So... Sant could only break the Mirror of Twilight into shards. He couldn't utterly shatter it.
That's the cool thing about semantics.
That's proof of his false kingship. But, you know...
Xana, bonk.
Link, we have to hurry to the mirror chamber. After all, a fake is a fake, and no matter how much you dress it up, the real thing always wins.
That's right, baby.
I'll get you out of here. You're sure there's nothing else you need to do, right?
No. I'm pretty sure. Thinking about it? Pretty sure I got it.
Yay. Do you want to save?
I don't want to go back to Flying Chicken Land. Please don't make me go back to Flying Chicken Land. Why are we still in Flying Chicken Land? Midna, you said you were taking us home.
Lies.
Before we leave, Link just like sets a bomb on the bottom of the Sky Temple, just like, all right. Also, I love how this is the only way to get back. Just like, we could just fall.
Also, how does he land?
I'm pretty sure the cannon shoots us like at Lake Hylia. Yeah.
It's a good thing that apparently it doesn't work like real water where it would shatter all your bones when you land at high speed.
Surface tension is a myth.
Yeah. Hold on, I have one more thing to do, and that's eliminate the Uka.
The surviving Uka just have a story of the great hero that came and saved them from the dragon and then murdered them all.
You can just go to the...
I can.
Yeah,
warp.
you can just teleport.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, can't I just... Yeah, I could just warp. Is there anything I wanted to do before going to the worst place?
Well, now you can do that mini game in Hyrule Castletown.
I can, yes. Let's do that.
The one where all the girls sound like they're fucking orgasming every time you get more and more shiny balls.
I could also... I forgot to look it up. I forgot to look up how to get the how to get another barrel of spring water to make the Goron happy.
Oh dear God, no. No, Sean, no. How dare you speak those words?
Dude, they should.
Girls love a guy with shiny balls. Go wax that shit.
Oh my goodness, I'm so popular.
We just got 2 letters. We just got 2 letters. No. No Uka allowed.
They brought back the Koroks for Breath of the Wild. They can bring back the Uka for Tears of the Kingdom. And if Tears of the Kingdom also includes actual good Dark Nuts, that'd be cool too. Wink, wink, nudge, please. Please.
I am really fascinated to see what they're going to do with this new Zelda game. Because Breath of the Wild came out in 2017. So it's been a while.
Oh my god, it did.
Yeah, it's been 6 years.
Oh my god, I was still in college when that came out.
Yeah, I was in Bahrain.
We had only just met when that came out, actually.
I don't think that the Kikwees would be coming back, Sean, because I believe that
What?
the Kikwees would have evolved into the Koroks.
What data installed? I'm so
Weird.
confused.
It's Tingle! It's not Tangle. I wish it was.
I wish it was too.
It could be Tangle, if we imagine.
Patch this guy out. Patch in like a horribly mismatched, like actually just Wind Waker model Tingle. Completely off of the art style, just Tingle.
That's his hotter cousin Tangle.
Oh god. Oh wait, hold on. I should have been reading his lines. Fuck. In this place, you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. Haven't you ever wanted to be a circus star? Haven't you ever looked at the clowns at the circus and thought, man, if only that was me? Doesn't everyone just want to be a part of the circus? Isn't that just a goal for your life?
Absolutely.
It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the Star Game. The rules are exceedingly simple. That is a stretch. You stretched so hard to make the STAR acronym work. Holy shit. So all you must endeavor to do is track down all the glowing orbs and collect them all before time runs out. Or if I was to use just the actual acronym, so track and runs. STAR. Rather outstanding name, I must say. So step right up, shyness be gone. It's only 10 rupees. Who's up for the challenge?
You're only talking to me. Jeez.
The game begins once you enter the cage. Rich chance favor you. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go.
Kululimpa. Here we go.
Okay.
You gotta like position it just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many did I get? Okay, so I know that there's a trick to it. I'm just forgetting, because I know like you have to drop down to get the middle ones, and I know that there's like, yeah, like it's a thing where you have to keep moving, but like you have to be very specific about where you latch to. Hold on, what am I doing? I have the book.
Let's see the strategy. Star minigame.
I have
Strat.
to move the Makar to access the book. The book. Or, hold on, wait. The book. Bless you.
Thanks. Again, you're welcome, sneeze enjoyers.
My stream is a safe place for a lot of things, but not sneeze enjoyers. Here we go. Oh wait, so you're supposed to be doing. Oh, there's a second star game. So the first star game is the one that I'm doing. So where's the fucking first time I got the claw shot?
Nussy? Nose ussy? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please do not treat the nose as an ussy. It is not to be put things in.
Where's the... Did they just skip it? It's like you don't want to do it. You don't want to do the star game.
But you get the big quiver.
Here we go. Okay. Okay.
You know what game I really want to play, but I have been literally held hostage by Dwarf Fortress for so long now. But I really want to start playing Red Dead Redemption.
That's fair. If I had it, I would likely play it because I do love me some cowboy games. All right. Okay.
Oh, there they go. Nice.
Impossible. Oh, what a happy day this is. A debut of a new star. Showers of applause all around Leaf. To the star I shall give this.
Nice.
Nice. I'm not gonna do it again. I refuse. Because that means I'd have to open the book back up and...
Tim!
That's right, ladies. Hello. Thanks.
I don't like the overlapping walking noises that they make. Like when
Link's
they
always been a stink. Link's always been a stud.
stink. Also, look, it's two of the same dude, but one with a Malomart bag.
They're twins.
All the fucking Malomart bags.
Everybody out here doing their shopping.
Hello there.
Look,
little
we
guy.
did that. We aided capitalism.
Okay. If I just go out here, now that I've helped the other Goron, if I just go out here and talk to this Goron and be like, hey, yo, if you just walk right inside Castletown, there's spring water. You can go dunk your fucking head in it, and it'll be great.
So what's this new deck that you made?
Oh, I made a Selesnya Toxic deck.
Ooh.
It's horrible.
My Selesnya enchantment deck's pretty neat though. Listen.
Have you seen the card Venerated Rot Priest yet?
No. Is that from the new one?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't played any arena since the new pet hacks came out, but I just got some new in real life cards.
Venerated Rot Priest is kind of disgusting a little bit. It's a
I got
one.
two copies actually of a really good card. Sword of Forge and something.
Oh, Forge, is it one of the it's the artifact swords that have like two colors that give protection from those two colors and shit like that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Sword of Forge and Frontier is what it's called. Yeah, I got two of those and they're worth like freaking $30.
Yeah, no, the swords are fucking great. I still haven't decided what commander deck I'm bringing to PAX.
The only one I have is my Selesnya enchantment deck.
Wait, do you not have a commander deck at all?
No, that's the only one I have. That's my commander deck is Selesnya enchantment. My my commander is oh my gosh, what's her name? Sithis Harvest Hand.
Ah. No, Magic the Gathering, Sean.
Magic the Gathering, also known as the best card game ever. Yu-Gi-Oh's for losers.
Like, while I'm not going to, like, hard diss on Sithis, Sithis is one of those commanders that, like, that's so boring. Like the recently they've been printing new commanders where the commander is just like, yo, so like it's for this archetype. It's like, okay, and if you play a commander deck of this archetype, yeah, your commander lets you draw a card. Anything else? No, you draw a card Like there's just been so many like commanders where it's just like, yeah, it's the perfect commander for this kind of archetype.
And you gain 1 life. And 1 life.
Yeah, but like there's so many where it's just like, oh, this is perfect for an X tribal deck. Like you like when you cast this kind of creature, you draw a card. It's like, and that's it. That's it. That's why it's the best command. And then they just immediately shoot to like the top popularity of like commanders for that archetype, and it's just like, but it's so boring.
But she's also so cheap, and that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Like I fucking there's a Simic commander, green blue commander, that's like whenever you play a land, you gain a life and draw a card. It's like, oh, cool. So it's good for land decks. Yeah, it's the best land deck card. There has to be better. No, it's the one.
I mean, the only other ones that I can think of are like the Kara Metra,
Yeah.
God of Harvests.
Hold on.
There's
There was one recently, like other than Sithis, that like reminded me of this thing that I need. Let me fucking pull that up.
the Kara Metra costs 5,
Yeah.
but she's also indestructible. But she doesn't count as a creature until you have a devotion to green and white that's more than 7.
Yeah, like the fact that Sithis is currently the most popular Selesnya commander by a wide margin is the thing that's just like, it's like, oh, cool. People like Sithis. Is like, no. People like Sithis more than literally anything else. There are
The
currently
only other one that I can really think of would be Sigarda, Host of Herons, but I just might put that in my deck. Like,
yeah. What was another, like, what was the other fucking enchantment based Selesnya? Because I know there was one before.
it would be Calyx, Destiny's Hand, I think, or something like that, as a planeswalker.
Yeah, but like the thing is that in Commander, you can't use planeswalkers as commanders unless the card specifically states it on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. I guess I could just be fucking wrong. I think Sithis is just the best. I really thought there was another Selesnya enchantment based or enchantment focused commander, but I guess not. Weird.
But can you destroy the moon? Kind of. Can Yu-Gi-Oh destroy the moon? Because the moon's
Yes.
still out there. All right, now I kind of want to go buy some cards. Dang it.
Look, you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait for PAX. We'll get a fucking booster pack.
Well, you're going to be near to where I live, and there's a really good game store down the street, so.
Magic the
Out here we go.
Gathering is quite literally a language unto its own. Like it make no sense.
See, this is what we like to call cultural competency, when you are fluent in a language of nerddom.
Some call our realm a world of shadows, but that makes it sound unpleasant. The twilight there holds a serene beauty. You've seen it yourself as the sun sets on this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. But things changed once the Fire Nation attacked. Once that foul power pervaded the world.
Grimace.
It was all our doing.
Oh, who's that? Who's talking?
It was
Oh.
all our doing. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness. Oh, Twilight Princess.
Old white man.
Roll the fucking credits, baby!
What? So, you knew?
Backstory time.
Mm.
As a ruler who fled her people, I'm hardly qualified to forgive you.
Zant, what are just the fucking like.
It wasn't that hard to figure out.
Zant gets in a Twitter argument. Zant, Lolly's your waifu.
No. Okay, but what is that exactly?
A hat that really only fit once. Minda's like, I'm going to hold on to this just in case I get lollied. Then it'll fit, and then I can use it.
In our world, we've long believed that the hero would appear as a divine beast. You know, those things that appeared in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. You were a robot, and that was weird. I was expecting you to be like a robot wolf, but you know, whatever.
That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you, Link.
What the That's fucking...
I only cared about returning our world to normal.
the fucking grin.
I didn't care what happened to the world of light. Not at all. And after witnessing the selfless lengths that Princess Zelda and you have gone to, your sacrifices, I now know in the bottom of my heart that I must save this world too. There's no other way. If we can just defeat Zant, the curse on me will dissolve and we may be able to revive Zelda. Let's go, Link. For Zelda, for all of this world.
Whoa.
Yo, before you guys go, you guys got any more of them cool fucking magic light swords that you stabbed Ganondorf with? Can I get one of those?
Neat.
Fucking Star Trek, like molecular dematerialization.
Just throwing it out there, though. These are 100% also the Sheikah.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by, Xana. Oh. More.
Listen, Link, can I ask you one last selfish favor?
Cool. More selfish favors.
Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in human form?
Yeah. It'd be kind of weird
I'm
if
sorry.
you didn't.
How is it in any way, shape, or form an inconvenience to me when I don't even perceive it?
Wait, this guy isn't an enemy, Link.
I
I
wasn't
know.
gonna presume.
They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Sant, how could he?
They're a little fluffier and a little misshapen, but kind of look like somebody stuffed them full of trash.
Weird little garbage bag people.
Yeah. Like, come on. Is that not Sheikah technology right there?
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Does kind of not have that look. My hope is to, at the very least, before we end stream, get one of the light balls.
Oh, dear God. Theory time. Yeah. I'm always down to clown with
That's
theory.
just a theory.
Oh, God. Not Map Hat, though. Not a Map Hat theory. I don't like that guy.
I've not heard anything to like give me reason to not like him.
Yeah, same.
He just doesn't pass a vibe check. And
Yeah.
like I don't feel like that's a fair assessment to have, but it's one I can't fucking get rid of. I've known so many people who look and act like him who have later on failed the vibe check that, like, I guess I just subconsciously fail his vibe check just out of historical evidence. It's that same shit like before the Justin Roiland stuff. I don't like Justin Roiland. He kind of failed the vibe check for me. But like there's no reason for me to think that. And then there became a reason for me to think that. And I was happy about that.
Oh, sorry.
Link, be careful. This black fog is made up of shadow crystals created by Zant. They blot out light.
Oh.
He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into twilight. But he's not all powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay?
Delicious. I think you can get rid of this with the Gale Boomerang.
I should have probably tried the Gale Boomerang. There's a part of me that I forget the Gale Boomerang a lot, and also like more specifically I assume that I'm supposed to use the Deku Leaf,
Oh, yeah.
and then I go, I don't have the Deku Leaf, and I just go, oh well, I guess there's nothing I can do. Oh god, Twilight Rats. I got a compass before I got the map. Can I Gale Boomerang this? I
Nope,
cannot.
never mind. I thought you could. I'm wrong.
It gives off those vibes of like while I like the Gale Boomerang in a lot of aspects, there's something about how the Deku Leaf just made sense for wind stuff, and the Gale Boomerang doesn't have that sort of, it doesn't make that wind connection for me. Like in my brain, it just doesn't like when I think Zelda Boomerang, I don't think, ah yes, that's the wind item. Is there a way to get up there with this? Yes. It does have feathers, and it is, you know, named the Gale Boomerang, so it is just a stupid knee brain thing.
Its name is actually just Gale Boomerang. Like her name is just Gale.
Like with an I, Gale,
Yeah.
or with a Y. I knew so many, like, I grew up in Alabama, so I grew up around a bunch of kind old white ladies named Gail, but always, for some reason, always spelled differently. Always had a new and exciting way to spell Gail. Gale? Gale Boomerang of the Hylian Boomerangs. I come from the Grand Boomerang family.
I hate this part. Hate these stupid fucking hands.
Up.
Oh no, anything but Twilight bats. How will we ever survive? Is it supposed to be like their version of Phantom Ganon?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh god. Can I just ignore all these and just fucking hit him?
No.
Goddamn.
He will float away. Oh, there he is.
Instant transmission.
He's Goku, confirmed. Zant is Goku.
God, just
Let him like rev up and then run over to him.
ah, damn. Oh god, rats.
Nice, he ran right into that one.
Nice. Rude. And now for the best part of Twilight Princess.
Oh,
That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul.
okay.
It's like the sun of your world, Link.
I don't think it is.
Just grab it. Stare right into
The
it.
power
Hold
of the
it.
soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. As long as you have this, would you take this soul to the Twilight at the entrance to this world? Please, Link.
Dies inside. Nice. Why is its pinky so big? You think they make this thing faster? I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, no, like I'm quieter just because I'm like focusing. I hate this part.
I'm gonna fucking die because my partner is practicing violin right now, and all I hear is John, 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 John.
It's the fucking worst form of wall master.
Yep. 100%. It's not even. It's like Bongo Bongo in Wind Waker. I like that he lifted up into the sky. He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna pick it up. No. Oh.
What?
I think you can get it back. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Is there a way to like delay him? Where is he?
There
Why
it is.
did he take so long?
I think. Oh wait, I think you can actually delay him. If you like shoot him with an arrow, doesn't he just? No, not for long enough though.
Run, run, run.
Trying to get him to drop.
I think he goes like at the speed of I don't even know what.
Okay, yeah, and
Right, now he's like out for the count for a
Yeah.
smidge. There he comes.
Whoop.
Throw it. No! Screaming.
All right, so here's what we're gonna
It's
do.
like Jaws.
Just
Dun dun.
take it. You did it. No, give it
And
back.
there's the eye again.
You did it, buddy. You
Eye.
did so good. I don't know why I didn't realize that, like, this has become so much easier now that I've learned that you can just let him grab it and then immediately take it back and he just gives up. You could just shut him down for a few seconds. You're just like, yo, here. Here you go, buddy. Come get the ball.
Nice.
My ball.
Can he come in here?
Possibly. Come on, open the chest. Yeah, no, like it does help with creating tension. I will give it that. Come on, buddy, grab it. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. There we go. Oh, you missed the ball. How the fuck did you miss the ball?
Happens to the best of us. Oh god.
Oh god, he's so high up. How is that not it? Oh no.
What? Ah!
No!
No!
Why did it do the? All right. I played around too much. That piece of heart was too much bait. I got baited by the piece of heart. If I had just kept going, I would have had it. Oh well. God damn it! Looks like you dropped the ball.
Oh my god.
Dropped the ball.
What is that from? Oh my god.
Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Trunks with Frieza.
I'm gonna cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just have to grab it quickly before he gets too high up. I didn't realize he was just gonna go straight up. Not the spinner. I wish the ball was a Z targetable object when it's not being held.
Yeah.
I had such a fucking lead on him too. Like, he speeds up so much.
Oh. Why do I read things that make me sad?
Oh,
Dang,
no.
man. Apparently Texas is having like a rattlesnake roundup where they just like take rattlesnakes and then just like skin them alive. And I'm like, well, that's just making me sad.
I mean, depending upon like the levels of them, like it could just be an ecological thing because
No, they're like literally just doing it just to get rid of them.
Okay.
And they're doing it in ways that are like very bad for the environment by like gassing their dens. Why would you do that? Snakes are just little precious babies, okay? Even rattlesnakes. When they do the little shaky shake thing, they're just doing it because they're scared.
The problem, like I have very different experiences with snakes, so like I can't, I don't share your love of them.
Aw, snakies.
Oh,
Why is this what they look like?
good, they're back.
Whoa. And he's small. Why do your people look like this, and why does Midna look like she does?
Yeah, no, like the thing is that these Twilight look more like imp form Midna than than returned to form Midna.
Yeah. Like, I can see why you were so hot on Link, considering this is your male population.
It's dangerous to take. Whoa.
Just don't complain. I'm complaining.
Where do we put it? Just here? Yes.
I guess so.
Link, there should be one more soul. I would prefer to die. If we can find that, it should lead us to Zan.
Whoa. Why do your people look like they are made of pudding?
What kind of pudding is this?
Obviously tapioca.
But that's what the brain is made out of.
It's lumpy. I have fucking pot roast for lunch. Oh, I'm excited.
Nice.
I made pot roast last night while I was making the bread.
So I'm guessing.
Ugh. Y'all, I'm just saying, I am a delight to live in the home with. I make delicious food.
Okay, so the bow just so it just doesn't do anything to him. Okay, cool.
You know what I might make? I might make a squirrel commander deck.
Oh, with the Oh god, I can't even remember his name. The squirrel.
Chattering Squirrel General.
Yeah.
I feel like that's on brand for me.
Yeah. Especially due to the like there's a fucking joke in the MTG community that like like because of how creatures work that if you give a squirrel the shadow spear and have enough squirrels can defeat like the ancient primordial evil creatures like the fucking gods. It's like, yeah, but if you give a squirrel a shadow spear it can kill them too.
I already have a couple of squirrel cards. I have Squirrel Nest. I have Squirrel Sovereign.
He's a good boy. He's got a little crown. He's a squirrel noble.
I don't know why the squirrels have governments, but you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea personally, but
I like squirrel stuff is cool. It's also token based, and I'm a sucker for token based shit. The problem is that whenever I think tokens, I always think specifically Selesnya, because that gives you access to, you know, the white token enhancers, like Anointed Procession and the new Phyrexian dude who's literally just Anointed Procession but attached to a dude.
I wonder if there's a unicorn tribal deck I could make.
Like it's I feel like you could. The problem is that there are not a lot of unicorn cards in general. I do know there is a good Selesnya unicorn commander.
What about like Pegasus and unicorns? Just all fancy horses.
That could work. Just call it the Horse Girl deck.
Yeah. That's what I want. My problem is, so I would love to have made like just a wolf deck, but now everything's werewolves and I hate that. I'm not a fan of the werewolves. I'm also just not a fan of green-red, so.
Yeah. And like that is the fucking problem, that like they kind of rested in too casually to like all wolf is just also werewolf now, so. Like the things that get along well together, it's just like, oh, you wanted a wolf tribal? Best I can do is wolf and werewolf.
So it looks like there is a horse girl deck, quote unquote, but your commander is Heliod, god of the sun.
That's just mono white. What is? I can't remember its fucking name, but I know there is literally a green white, like unicorn commander. Hold on. While we're in this animation, hey, look, we finally found that. EA track. Finally caught the map. Commanders, 2 colors, Selesnya.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I just gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 fucking unicorn commanders. Amanda's gonna be ecstatic when she gets back. There's so many unicorns. And that works really well, actually. That like meshes really well with other unicorn archetypes. Also, don't worry, Sean. We can teach you at PAX what Magic the Gathering things mean. We can teach you what the words we're saying mean. Is that all the chests, or was there another chest? There's another chest, wasn't there? to give just a basic thing to one of the words that I've been saying a lot that like might not just immediately make sense. In Magic the Gathering, all cards are divided between 5 colors. Like the colors of the cards mean things. Like certain like green cards are known for doing certain effects and having certain creatures be a part of green cards. In a sense, yes. That's not incorrect. MTG is just a little bit like that. But when I say Selesnya is the I would say shorthand, but I don't think it's any shorter. It's just a like in lore description of cards that are both green and white simultaneously. So Selesnya is green-white, Azorius is blue-white. There are different like groups in the MTG lore, and those groups are specifically tied to being those combinations of colors. And so most people who play the game just call those color combos by their like clan names. But Amanda, if you are back, there are 2 unicorn commanders in Selesnya. Lathiel the Bounteous Dawn and Emil the Blessed.
Let's look at these bad boys.
I would if you want to know like if you want to know like what like where I'm looking these up, if you haven't heard of EDHREC, or it's edhrec.com, you could just
I've used that website.
Yeah, and just go to Selesnya commanders, and so Lathiel is really cool because it works really well with life gain, and Emil is really cool because it works really well with 1/1 counters. So
Precious unicorn friends, I want them.
yeah. Okay.
I like that the thing is you should try unicorns in Commander.
So specifically, Sean, in the lore of MTG, like MTG's whole lore thing is that it's a like multiverse kind of thing. And so different planes have different things that they do. And one of the main planes or worlds in the lore is a plane called Ravnica, and Ravnica is known for having the 10 guilds of Ravnica, each guild being a combination of 2 of the 5 magic colors. And so the guild names are where those like simplified color combo names come from. And most people know Ravnica a bit better now. Oh my god, just pick a spot and do your thing. There we go. Most people know Ravnica a bit better in MTG circles recently because MTG has been trying to do this big thing since D&D has been getting more popular and stuff. Okay, where'd he go? There he went. Since D&D has been getting more popular, Wizards of the Coast, who also owns Magic the Gathering, has been trying to make they've been trying to make their stuff like appeal more to the masses. They're trying to make it more marketable and make it easier for them to expand and make more money. And so to do that, they kind of settled into a plot line that they're wanting to flesh out. And the main focal point of that plot line was Ravnica. They're like, oh yeah, let's build around Ravnica. And so I don't know, I haven't heard anything more about it. They were working with like ex-Marvel people to make a fucking Magic the Gathering TV show or movie or something. It was a live action production of some kind. Like I know, and they were working on it with ex-Marvel people. And it was supposed to be about Chandra of all characters. Do not know why. but it was also supposed to focus very heavily around Ravnica, and like it's something that like I don't think they've cared about for a while, because I haven't heard a lot about it. But like they were super interested in it. They were like, oh yeah, no, this is the future. This is the future of Magic the Gathering, and we're gonna fucking. Can I just? Oh, I can just fucking kill it. Okay. If I get it to slam on the ground and then miss the ball, I can just smack it a couple times. That's cool.
Oh dear God, there's like a horse person card.
Yeah.
This is literally Jaws. Da-dun,
Whoop.
da-dun. Dang, some of these cards are expensive. No
Oh, yeah.
thanks.
Once you get through the Magic the Gathering lore, then you get to learn about the Magic the Gathering stock market.
I mean, I know I have a couple cards that are worth like $80, but I have oh my gosh, what's her name? White planeswalker who has flash.
The Wanderer.
Yes, yeah, Wandering Emperor. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I has her. She's pretty neat. I have Shieldred the Apocalypse.
That's the new Shieldred, right?
Yeah. Ah, bitch slapped.
Let me lock onto it. Why can't I Z target? Oh my god. How is that not
Nope.
it? How is that not grabbing it? There we go. Thank you.
Wow, that was very magnetic.
Yeah.
Just be careful doing this.
Oh yeah, I probably need to get off of a dangling platform to do that. Yeah. The big thing is that like you have the more expensive Magic the Gathering cards, like the big really expensive ones, but like the thing is that like even aside from just like the super expensive ones, there is the more minute Magic the Gathering stock market. And that is based entirely on like the minor shifts of just like, you know, minor price shifts. Like, oh cool, like because this next set is going to include, oh no, god fucking damn it, bats. Because like this next set is going to include like a minor shift to include this type of thing, this old card is probably going to become a lot more expensive or a lot more valuable to people who play these kinds of decks. Insert quote, 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 insert quote, and shit like that. And so people will like fucking like literally fucking run the market on. All right, I need you to fucking just. I need him to just stay down there for a second. There we go. Oh, come on. I need to be able to make those the 3 jumps really quickly. So I need the hand to come over here. And then slam down.
Do. Go.
And yeah, because like I remember that was almost bad. I remember it was Kaldheim. When Kaldheim came out, there was this one commander, or not commander, there was a card that synergized really, really well with vehicles. It was a red-white dwarf that synergized really, really well with vehicles. And people like started buying up like the good like commander like and like good popular common vehicle cards and just started hoarding them because they knew that when that card came out, that card was going to be a good vehicle commander, and those vehicle cards were going to be more expensive because people would want to, you know, use those cards to make a commander vehicle deck. And so that kind of shit is where the fun magic of the Magic the Gathering stock market comes into play. To the point where like I have friends, and like if Marley is still in here, like Marcus and I will like look into shit like, oh cool, this new card came out, let's see like why this card's price increased. Oh, its price increased because another card came out that works well with it, and thus it became popular.
Amazing. The power of the soul has been transferred to your sword.
That's right, I took your sons.
The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. You really are the chosen one, Link. A true hero.
Who's the deities in this world?
As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Zant has spread.
Nice.
Who are your deities? What?
And I do have the fucking map, right? Yeah. Okay. But yes, what time is it? All right. I will end this here, and we will pick this up next time. Like, or more specifically, but like before we end, to play off of Sean's point here, because it's really interesting because it happens to so many different things, and it's always the same fucking players who make this shit happen. Specifically, like around video games, there was this whole thing that like if you don't know, there are multiple good videos about it, and it's interesting to people like me who like to understand these things. But back a year or so ago, there was that big spike in like people buying really, really expensive video games, like quote rare video games, like a sealed in box Mario 64 going for like close to $1 million and shit like that. Yeah, that's all a scam built around a group of people who did the same thing during the comics boom back in like the 90s. Doing the same thing again with video games, and it's also the same people who before the comics boom did that with rare coins and coin collecting. Literally the same people who over the past like 30 to 40 years have done the same fucking scam every time, in which they come in, they set up their own companies to grade things, so they become the authority on like grading coins or grading comics or grading games, and they determine like this game is a high grade game and this one is a low one. And once they have their company inserted to be the grading authority, they then link their grading company with a auction house that they either own or have very close financial ties with, and that auction house works with them to sell and upbid games that they have graded and prefer games that their company has graded, and also effectively shadow bid their own games back to themselves so that they can drum up hype for things that like on $1 million game that if you know where to look, you can tell that they didn't actually sell that game for $1 million. They literally let the guy who owned the game put the game on auction run up the bids to $1 million and then sold the game back to the original guy who put it up for auction. But now that game is worth $1 million because it sold for $1 million. So the next time they do it for auction, they put that same game back up, someone buys it, but this time they actually get the money. And they've done that for games, they've done that for comics. Like, anytime something like this comes up, it's a very similar group of people. Like specifically, there's one guy who did it for rare coins, did it for comic books, and then did it for video games, doing separate companies each time, but the same guy. Yeah, like anything that is collectible that like have a worth or value or collectability put to it, scams over again and collect hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And they just keep fucking getting away with it. But yes, that is my rant. Apologies for that.
My guys.
Yeah.
I'm going back to playing Dwarf Fortress for the next 20 hours.
Oh no. Have fun with your Dwarf Fortress. Let's see who I can raid. I think my partner is live. Yes. So we will raid her again.
Just like run on in there.
just walk into her office, just like, hey, I'm raiding you. Walk out.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. And if you want to just go hang out, at least like go hang out and drop a lurk. She's doing a big partner push, and so she's trying to like, oh, my controller died. She's doing a big partner push, so she's trying to like up her numbers so that she has a chance of getting Twitch partners. So even if you just sit around and lurk, like that's still helpful. But yeah, let me just raid into her. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to get it right this time. I fucking swear. Oh, come on. I thought that. Oh, so you can't do the @ sign.
Yeah, / raid and then just the name. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Bum, bum.
Thanks everybody for stopping by. See you all next week.
Bye.
Wrong with that. Da, da.